Welcome to my channel Car Auto, ladies and gentlemen. The 2025 Chevrolet Camaro marks the end of an era, as Chevrolet confirms that this will be the final model year for the sixth generation of its iconic muscle car. Since its debut in 1967, the Camaro has stood as one of America's most beloved performance vehicles, earning a reputation for power, style, and cultural relevance. The 2025 edition stays true to its roots while incorporating subtle updates that make it a fitting send-off for this chapter of the Camaro legacy. At the heart of the 2025 Camaro lies the same aggressive performance that enthusiasts have come to expect. Available in several trims, including LT, LT1, SS, and Unforgettable, the Camaro continues to deliver power in different flavors to suit varied driving styles and budgets. The SS trim features a 6.2-liter V8 engine producing up to 455 horsepower, while the top-of-the-line ZL1 boasts a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 that pumps out an exhilarating 650 horsepower. Paired with either a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic transmission, the Camaro remains a purist's muscle car with an engaging and visceral driving experience. Although the design of the 2025 Camaro remains largely consistent with the previous year, it still carries an unmistakable presence on the road. With its low, wide stance, sharp body lines, and aggressive front fascia, the Camaro embodies a sense of speed even at a standstill. Signature elements like the narrow headlights and bold grille continue to define the car's menacing look. Special edition packages have been introduced for 2025 to commemorate the final model year, such as the Collector's Edition, which features exclusive badging, unique paint colors, and interior enhancements that elevate the car's desirability among collectors and enthusiasts. The interior of the 2025 Camaro is focused on the driver, combining a sporty atmosphere with modern convenience. Deeply bolstered seats keep occupants in place during spirited driving, while available Recaro performance seats take things up a notch in the SS and ZL1 models. The cabin layout places all controls within easy reach, and while the overall interior design leans toward function over luxury, it still offers enough tech to keep it competitive. Standard features include a 7-inch or optional 8-inch touchscreen with Chevrolet's Infotainment 3 system, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility, Bluetooth connectivity, and a Wi-Fi hotspot. Optional upgrades such as a Bose premium audio system, wireless charging, and a head-up display provide added comfort and convenience. Driving the Camaro is a thrilling experience, especially in the V8-powered variants. The SS offers brisk acceleration, precise steering, and confidence-inspiring handling, making it a well-rounded performance car that's just as comfortable on a winding road as it is on a straightaway. The Unforgettable, meanwhile, is a beast in its own class. With its supercharged engine, adaptive suspension, and performance-enhancing tech, it rivals much more expensive sports cars in both speed and agility. The Camaro's chassis is one of its standout features, delivering exceptional balance and road feel, whether you're on the track or navigating tight city corners. Despite its performance pedigree, the Camaro isn't without its drawbacks. Rear visibility remains limited due to the car's high beltline and small rear window, a common complaint among Camaro drivers. The rear seat is also cramped, suitable only for small children or short trips. Trunk space is limited, and the high liftover height makes loading items more difficult than it should be. However, these shortcomings are common among sports coupes and are often forgiven by those who prioritize performance and style over practicality. The 2025 Camaro also incorporates a suite of driver assistance features, though it doesn't aim to be a tech-heavy safety leader. Available safety features include forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and rear parking sensors. These systems are helpful, but many of them are only available on higher trims, and some rivals offer more advanced features as standard. What makes the 2025 Camaro particularly special is its symbolic significance. As Chevrolet prepares to sunset this generation, there's a sense of nostalgia and reflection among enthusiasts. The Camaro has been a cultural icon for decades, appearing in countless movies, songs, and car shows. It has battled the Ford Mustang and Dodge Challenger in the pony car wars, and while those competitors are also transitioning to new forms of performance, including electrification, the Camaro's exit signals a pause, if not an end, in a legendary rivalry. There has been speculation about the future of the Camaro nameplate. Some believe Chevrolet might revive it as an electric vehicle in the coming years, following in the footsteps of the Ford Mustang Mach-E. However, as of 2025, there are no official announcements regarding the next evolution of the Camaro. That uncertainty adds to the allure of the final model, making it a potential collector's item. Enthusiasts are already snapping up the last units, particularly the higher performance variants and special editions, knowing this may be their last chance to own a piece of American muscle car history. The Camaro has always been about more than just specs. It's a car that evokes emotion, a sense of freedom, rebellion, and power. It has been the poster car for teenagers, the weekend cruiser for car lovers, and the track day weapon for performance junkies. Over 6 generations, it has evolved, adapted, and sometimes stumbled, but it has never lost its identity. The 2025 model doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. Instead, it perfects what the Camaro has always stood for. That commitment to staying true to its roots is what makes the final edition so meaningful. Chevrolet has taken steps to ensure the Camaro goes out with a bang rather than a whimper. The availability of high-performance packages, heritage-inspired paint jobs, and serialized collector models give fans one last opportunity to own something truly unique. These versions are likely to appreciate in value, not only because of their performance but because they represent the closing chapter of a significant part of Chevrolet's history. Enthusiasts and collectors alike recognize that once the Camaro drives off into the sunset, there may never be another car like it. Whether you're drawn to the Camaro for its roaring V8 engine, its sharp handling, or its aggressive looks, the 2025 model delivers the full experience with a final flourish. It's a car built not just to be driven, but to be remembered. As the automotive world shifts toward electrification and advanced driver assistance systems, cars like the Camaro remind us of a time when driving was about feeling the road, hearing the engine, and connecting with the machine in its purest form. In the end, the 2025 Chevrolet Camaro isn't just a car, it's a tribute. It's a celebration of American muscle, of automotive passion, and of a nameplate that has meant so much to so many for nearly 60 years. Whether this truly is the end or merely a pause before a bold new beginning, one thing is certain: the Camaro's legacy is secure, and the 2025 edition ensures it ends on a high note. Please subscribe to my channel Car Auto, ladies and gentlemen.